games that I find in like the stores are ones that I usually have. Or they're like the super expensive ones, and I don't really want to pay that much for it, so let's jump in and see. So, this one, I think this might have been one of the last ones I got introduced to, which is a shoot 'em up game. It's still sealed. I never opened this thing. Also has some numbered copies. I wonder who were the lucky ones that got the low numbers. But I think I didn't open this one because I have a Switch 2 version. So it's probably better to play it on there. I don't know. But yeah, so your little shoot 'em up there. I'm gonna leave some of these out so I can grab the other ones. Animal Crossing New Leaf. I think most everybody knows Animal Crossing. I have not really played the 3DS one. Like I kind of did a little tiny bit, but not enough to be like, that I went far and had a big place and all that stuff. But I did play the one on the GameCube a bunch. And I don't have the one on the Switch, so I wonder if maybe I should pick that up too, because I do like these life sim games. They're pretty fun to play. The 2E collection. I don't remember what games are on this. I forgot. It's been so long. So we've got Mutant Mudds Deluxe, which I think I have the Mutant Mudds collection on the Switch. Zeo Drifter, which I never bought on the Switch. Bomb Monkey, that is pretty funny. Chicken Wiggle, and Mutant Mudds Super Challenge. So, some of these games I have on the Switch already, so I kind of just left this one sealed. And by the way, I do have some of these games sealed, and I have no idea what they're going for right now at all. I don't really keep up with the price of this stuff. Pit Trip Saga. Oh yeah, the like rhythm racing game kind of thing, I think is what it is. Again, I've not played it. I might have to bust some of these open though. It's kind of sad that I haven't played them. Bravely Default. I picked up a lot of the Square Enix games on the 3DS. And this was a long time ago. This was all like pre-COVID and stuff is when I grabbed all this stuff. So, RPG. And I do have Bravely Second End Layer. I believe there's a Bravely Default 2 on the Switch. But I don't know if it's like the successor to this one. If I remember, I think it was something different, but I don't remember for sure. We have Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I think I said that weird. I do have this on the Switch as well, and it's really fun and a little funky. Where you have to like go through the level, start at one point and go to the top for the goal, but it's like 3D-ish kind of. I don't know, it's really interesting, but it's puzzle, and I love puzzles. It's really cool. So I definitely liked this one. Cave Story 3D. I was about to say this is a shooter, but he's like holding a sword so that's probably why I never finished it. Castlevania Lords of Shadow, Mirror of Fate. I love the Castlevania games, but I have not played this one. I think this one is like 3D-esque. I don't quite remember. But I don't really play the 3D Castlevania games. I kind of prefer the 2D ones. I'll still grab it though and try it out, but I kind of gravitate more towards the 2D ones. Next is Chibi Robo Zimplash. Nothing like the Chibi Robo on the GameCube, sadly. Found this out after I picked it up, but it was pretty cheap, so I think this is more like platforming, which was not like the original. The original, you were kind of like the family robot and would help like clean and do things and chores and stuff, and from that to a platformer, I haven't tried it though, it was still sealed, but I kind of wanted more of the original. Codename Steam, again, a super cheap game, but I never played this, it's still sealed. I think it's like strategy kind of game, so yeah, I heard that it was kind of like meh, but I grabbed it anyway. Code of Princess, which I also have on the Switch. I really liked this one. It's kind of like, it's like side-scrolling beat 'em up mixed with like RPG. And so I really like it, it's really cool, but unlike normal like side-scrolling beat 'em ups, you have like 3 different planes. So you can fight on like the lower plane, the middle plane, and the top plane. It's really weird how it is. I don't know. But I liked it. I never finished this, but I definitely need to go back to this game or maybe start it on the Switch again because I really liked it. I had fun. Cubic Ninja. I think the reason I grabbed this originally was because you can do like an exploit with the 3DS at that time, and so I had grabbed it, but I never actually played it, and I never used the exploit for this, so yeah, I think at one point this game was like ridiculously expensive, like almost $50 or more or something. I don't even know if I paid that much for it, I don't remember, but yeah, that was nuts. Detective Pikachu. Never played it. I don't remember if this came out first or the movie came out first. And I think there's like another detective game too, but I don't know. I grabbed it, you know, it's Pikachu and he's a detective, so. We've got Dragon Quest VII, and I know this is like coming apart and yellowing. I actually bought this in the store, like a grocery store. Yeah, this thing is done. I might need to peel this off. It's like practically cracking. But it was like sitting in the case under the lights, and so I guess it started making this all like gross. But I do have the 7th one. And oh wait, I do. See, I don't even remember. I do have the 8th one as well. At one point this was like crazy expensive. I don't know what it's going for now. But I haven't played too much of the Dragon Quest I mean, there are a lot of good games and stuff, so you really can't go wrong with most of them. There's Ever Oasis. Again, I'm pretty sure I picked that up at that same grocery store. At that time, when you can get these games in the store for $40. Some of these are not even close to that anymore. They've gone up a lot. But it's another, I think it's an RPG. I don't remember. I bought it with the intent to play it, but as you've heard me say on my other game collection videos, RPGs require time, and I don't always have time to play them, so for right now, if it sounds remotely interesting, I will grab it, but I might not always play it right away. Final Fantasy Explorers. So, I am pretty new to Final Fantasy. The only one I've ever played is the first one, so I think this one works a bit different than the original Final Fantasy games, and I don't remember like how it plays, like if it's still turn-based or you just kind of roam around and explore everything. Fire Emblem Awakening. I heard this was the best Fire Emblem on this system anyway. Again, turn-based, strategy turn-based game, so need time to play it. But Fire Emblem is a pretty good franchise also. And I've got a bunch more, so we've got Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valencia, I think is how you say it. So yeah, 3D dungeons, all that jazz. And I don't remember, what is this? Oh yeah, I kind of remember these, so one of these is Fire Emblem Fates. Well, they're both Fire Emblem Fates, but one is Birthright and one is Conquest. Clearly another one I've bought in the store. From what I remember reading, Birthrights was a little easier than Conquest. But, the Fire Emblem games in general are usually not that easy. They're more on the difficult side. And then there's a new Nintendo 3DS game that's so weird. But Fire Emblem Warriors, which is totally not like the other Fire Emblems at all. It's more like enemy horde battle stuff. So you go out and fight the enemies in like hordes. It's pretty crazy. And I know it didn't receive, that great reviews because, people prefer the old style, but it's not terrible, but, it's not the Fire Emblem everybody knows. Heroes of Ruin. Again, a Square Enix title. I picked it up, so, it's an action-packed adventure. I don't remember a thing about this game. Again, most of these titles I picked up so long ago that they were pretty cheap, so if they were cheap, I grabbed it, so even if I had no idea what it was. Hey, Pikmin. Side-scrolling scavenger, so this is not like the other Pikmin games, I think. I think it was a little different. invest too much into it, really. Then we have Kirby Planet Robobot. I think people liked this one more than the other one. I mean, you have Kirby in a robo suit, so what's not to like? But, there's new game modes and stuff. I have never really played this one, like, all the way through. I kind of got the beginning, so I guess I don't understand the hype about it, but, like I said, I was never really a big, Kirby fan. Not that I didn't like him, I just didn't really gravitate towards him. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, which I think takes the Wii game and just adds a little more to it. But I've never played this yarn version of Kirby, so I bet it'll be pretty interesting, using the yarn to get your enemies and stuff. So that might be fun to do. And then we have the Legend of Legacy. I have no clue. So I don't even tells you on the back, it's just like about the story a bit, but I'm assuming since there's characters like this, definitely RPG-esque for sure. But yeah, follows 7 different heroes. So the 7 different heroes are going through the story. I wonder if you switch between them, or like, you go to a certain part and then you pick up another character's story, or if you play it like the whole way through with one character. I don't know. Guess I need to play it to find out. Alright. Now we're getting into the Legend of Zelda games. So we've got Ocarina of Time 3D, which is the remake of the N64 version. I never played this all the way through, even on the N64, so this might be something for me to do for sure. Yeah, and actually there's a few I haven't done yet, so Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D, I've never played all the way through. Again, it was an N64 title. I didn't have these 2 games on the N64 when I was a teenager, so borrowed them, so I never got a chance to finish them. But I've had these 3DS games, so I don't have an excuse anymore. I think I tried this a little bit, but I couldn't wrap my head around it a bit. It's kind of like a darker Zelda. And I don't know if I liked it too much. And then we have A Link Between Worlds, which I have not played at all. I know I've seen where you can kind of, like merge in between the planes and the walls and stuff, which is kind of crazy. That's never happened in a Zelda game, so, something a little quirky. But, my favorite Zelda game is on the GameCube, and that's Wind Waker. I know it's not very popular with it being cel-shaded, but it is my favorite. We have Luigi's Mansion, which I played on the GameCube and loved it. And then there's Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which everyone else called Luigi's Mansion 2. So, I don't know, but I never played the second one. So, I have to get on that, and I don't think I have those 2 on the Switch. I think I just picked up the 3rd one. But I don't know, maybe I should play the Switch version, I don't know. Okay. I need to make some space, I didn't put these games Superstar Saga and Bowser's Minions. I do have Superstar Saga. This was on the Game Boy Advance, but I had to get it again on the 3DS, so I grabbed it and picked it up. And let's get this back in there. I do have one Mario Party title, the top 100. I figured I'd get, the best of the mini games. I don't really play Mario Party very often, so I figured I'd just get, the best of the bunches from the different eras of Mario Party, all in one cartridge, the best ones from that series. Alright, the only Metroid title that I have, Metroid Samus Returns, which is from I think it's the Game Boy, the original Game Boy game that they, kind of redid or something. Yeah, Metroid 2 Return of Samus. So it says reimagining. Whatever that means. Alrighty, we have New Super Mario Bros. 2. You've heard me say it a million times. I love 2D Mario games still. They are totally my favorite. Now, with that said, I have never finished this one. So, I might have to go back in there and do this. Finish it. Paper Mario Sticker Star. I have not gone through this one. I think at some point it kind of changed to Paper Mario a little bit. Different, not like the traditional formula and stuff, but I'm still gonna try because I love the Paper Mario games. They are so fun. Two games that I for sure know nothing about. Persona Q, Shadow of Labyrinth, and Persona Q2, New Cinema Labyrinth. I know nothing about the Persona games. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember how and when I picked these up, so I think this wound up being one of the last. I think Q2 is one of the late releases on the 3DS. I know it's towards the end of its life cycle, if I remember correctly. And then there's Pilot Wings Resort, because I have nostalgia for Pilot Wings on the Super Nintendo. So I just grabbed it, but I've never really played it, but it might be something fun to do, for nostalgia. Okay. Here come all the Pokemon games. So we've got Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, which I believe is kind of like the Game Boy Advance games with a little extra, I think. I kind of forgot, but I think that's what it was. Or something similar to it. And then we've got the Pokemon Rumble World, which is completely different from the Pokemon games. I think it's just it's still like an adventure game and collecting Pokemon, but I think it's slightly different. It's not like the traditional Pokemon games. I think you just have Pokemon in there, if I remember. And then I did pick up Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun. I didn't pick up the regular versions. I don't know what the difference was between Moon and Sun and the Ultras. I have no idea. But I wound up just getting the Ultra versions of it. I've never played them though. So, something else to add to my list, I guess. mystery and puzzle together. Sign me up. Pretty fun. And it's not like dark stuff, which is fine with me. I don't need like dark mystery stuff to have fun. The other one I have is Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy, which is European. I can play it on my other 3DS. So, it's fine. Otherwise, the 3DS is a region lock, so you can't buy, other games from other regions. But I bought this European one because the North American one was a ridiculous amount of money. Like over 100 plus. And I think for that one I paid like 35 or 40. So, here we go. Puzzles and Dragon Z, Puzzle and Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition. I've never played this game, but it was a puzzle game, so I grabbed it. And I know it's kind of like stylus where you just like switch the matching like 3 in a row, I think. So they're kind of fun, so I just grabbed those games. Alright, getting down to the end here, so a few more left, and we've got, if I can get these out, these are even more stuck than my other ones. Here we go. Shovel Knight, which I did pick up on the Switch, and then I believe I know I forget when I pre-order stuff and then they come in the mail and surprise me. But I got this, like, I forget what they called it on the Switch. It has like all the DLC on it, because I don't think this one does. But then there's like another Shovel Knight game. They actually came out with another one. That's, I think, a limited run is doing, so I think it's over now though, or I don't remember how long the pre-order was going for, but I did pre-order that one. So we got that one. Maybe I can get the rest of these out easier, I don't know. We have Shinobi, the ninja that nobody sees. But, yeah, I never played too much of Shinobi. I think it was a little bit on the difficult side, but, oh, here's a good one. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Little did I know that, this game was gonna be crazy later on, but, I don't know how much it goes for now. I haven't checked, but, it was released on the Switch, but sadly I missed it, and it's a limited run. So that game is like $500 now, and I'm not joking. It's like up there. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. What else do I have? Oh, I think I did this a little out of alphabetical order, but that's okay. River City Rival Showdown with the keychain inside. I don't think I ever played the River City games, but I grabbed it because I never played the River City games. I think it was like cheap too, so I wanted to pick it up. And now we have Star Fox 64 3D. I don't know if it was a remake or what, but it is my favorite Star Fox game. Not that there were very many made, but out of the ones that were, I think there's like 3 or 4. This is my favorite. It's the N64 version, but like remade, so I love the N64 version. It's amazing. And then make some room so I can get these games out. Stella Glow. No idea what this game is. I think it's it's a music game, strategy action RPG. Okay. How how they put their dresses on there. When I first looked at this, I did not think they were wearing clothes, but, because if you look at it quick, it doesn't look like it. But they are. And then we have a Super Mario 3D Land. Not my favorite, but it's still fun. And it's just a little odd because of, the angle of the levels and what you have to do and stuff, so I don't know, but I do like it. It's just not my favorite. We also have the iconic Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 3DS, just in case it wasn't clear. And look at all these fighters. I mean, now on the Switch there's like a butt ton of them, but I remember the N64 Smash Brothers, there was like 8 characters, so it's kind of funny how it has grown. And we've got a few more. Tales of the Abyss. I've never played a Tales game. I have a few of these on like different systems and stuff, but I have not played them. I'm pretty sure it's like RPG-esque. I don't know if it was action RPG. I think so. From the looks of the screenshots there, it looks to be. Alright, we've got a few more. So we've got Tomodachi Life, which I heard is kind of expensive now, but I mean, it's literally, is it your me? I think. Yeah. So you make your me, and then you just kind of go out into the life sim and interact with characters and talk to them, and I think you have like an apartment and stuff. Oh yeah, an apartment, and feed them, so it's an interesting life sim to say the least. And we've got Ultimate NES Remix. I know there's supposed to be like a twist with these games, so it's like stages and levels that you know, but then you have to like do something kind of different with them, so like this one, Boo versus Kirby. It's kind of like, wait, what? So I forget what the name of that tree characters in Kirby, but there definitely were not any Boos in Kirby, so it was kind of like a mishmash mix. That might be fun to play. I have not checked this game out in a really long time, so that might be something fun to do. And then I've got Virtue's Last Reward, which, it says it on there, but I can't really read it. It's like the Zero Escape series. This is volume 2. I'd never gotten around to getting volume 1, and then I think that one just went up in price and I never got it. But if you're familiar with the 3DS game, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, it's from that. I've never played it though, so I am pretty curious. It's kind of like an escape the room kind of thing in the game. this game collection here. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said earlier, let me know if there are any other games that you want to see gameplay of, or hear me talk about, or something like that. If you still need to relax, be sure and check the description for ASMR playlists. And I will see you in the next one.